Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another day at Tizzy's World. I hope everyone had a wonderful day yesterday. We're going to go ahead and continue forward. Oh, that is beautiful. Real quick. I just had to do it. Just so gorgeous up there, right? All right, so I kept opening up the book today and I kept coming to this, so I thought I might at least, give a little show and tell of these pictures real quick before we continue forward. Okay. It is Good Friday today, everybody, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, by the way. So let's go ahead and continue forward, shall we? Going to be doing 2 Samuel, chapter 3 to 5. David waxes stronger. Now there was long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. And unto David were sons born in Hebron, and his firstborn was Ammon, of Ahinoam, the Jezreelites. Yes. And his second, Chelub of Abigail, the wife of Nabal, the Carmelite. And the third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, and the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. And the fourth, Adonijah, the son of Haggath. And the fifth, Shephatiah, the son of Apithal. And the sixth, Ithram, by Eglah, David's wife, were born to David in Hebron. And it came to pass, while there was war between the house of Saul and the house of David, that Abner made himself strong for the house of Saul. And Saul had a concubine whose name was Raspha, the daughter of Er. And Ishbosheth said to Abner, Wherefore hast thou gone in unto my father's concubine? Then was Abner very wroth for the words of Ishbosheth. and said, Am I a dog's head, which against Judea do shew kindness this day unto the house of Saul thy father, to his brethren and to his friends, and have not delivered thee into the hand of David, that thou chargest me today with a fault concerning this woman? So do God to Abner, and more also, except as the Lord hath sworn to David, even so I do to him, to translate the kingdom from the house of Saul, and to set up the throne of David over Israel and over Judea, from Dan even to Beersheba. And he could not answer Abner a word again, because he feared him. And Abner sent messengers to David on his behalf, saying, Whose is this land? Saying also, Make thee thy league with me, and behold, my hand shall be with thee, to bring about all Israel unto thee. And he said, Well, I will make a league with thee, but one thing I require of thee. That is, thou shalt not see my face, except thou first bring Micah, Saul's daughter, when thou comest to see my face. And David sent messengers to Ishbosheth, Saul's son, saying, Deliver me my wife, Michal, which I espoused to me for 100 foreskins of the Philistines. And Ishbosheth sent and took her for her husband, even from Phaltiel, the son of Laish. And her husband went with her along, weeping behind her to Bahurim. Then said Abner unto him, Go, return. And he returned. And Abner had communication with the elders of Israel, saying, Ye sought for David in times past to be king over you. Now then do it. For the Lord hath spoken of David, saying, By the hand of my servant David I will save my people Israel out of the hand of the Philistines, and out of the hand of all their enemies. And Abner also spake in the ears of Benjamin, and Abner went also to speak in the ears of David in Hebron, all that seemed good to Israel, and that seemed good to the whole house of Benjamin. So Abner came to David to Hebron, and 20 men with him. And David made Abner and the men that were with him a feast. And Abner said unto David, I will rise and go, and will gather all Israel unto my lord the king, that they may make a league with me, with thee, At that thou mayest reign over all that thy heart desireth. And David sent Abner away, and he went in peace. And behold, the servants of David and Joab came from pursuing a troop, and brought in a great spoil with them. But Abner was not with David in Hebron, for he had sent him away, and he was gone in peace. When Joab and all the host that was with him were come, they told Joab, saying, Abner the son of Ner came to the king, and he hath sent him away, and he is gone in peace. Then Joab came to the king and said, What hast thou done? Behold, Abner came unto thee, and why is it that thou hast sent him away, and he is quite gone? Over here.
Over there?
Yeah.
We're going to study the second.
Yes. Mwah. All right. Go right over there.
Right there?
No, they're right over there. You so silly. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? Which pet? What?
Chapter 23. Chapter 23.
Of this one?
Yeah.
Chapter 23. Where did I just go?
What am I clouds outside?
You mean verse 23?
Yeah.
Point.
Let's see. Page 23. Oh, that's not.
What you thinking about, buddy?
I'm looking for something.
What you looking for?
For page 23.
Okay. So,
Where is it? No! I'm 24. No, it's 23.
all right. Go over there. I'll read it real quick. You just made me pause from where I was at. Where was I, though? Okay, so. Okay. So I'll just start right there at 17 as soon as I'm done reading this part. Real quick, I guess. We gotta pause and read this. All right. This is actually Isaiah chapter 23. The miserable overthrow of Tyre. The burden of Tyre. How, ye ships of Tarshish, for it is laid waste, so that there is no house, no entering in. For the land of Shittim, it is revealed to them. Be still, ye inhabitants of the isles, though whom the merchants of the dome that pass over the sea have replenished. And the great waters, the sea doves show. Oh, the harvest of the river is her revenue, and she is a mart of nations. Be thou ashamed, O Zidon, for the sea hath spoken, even the strength of the sea, saying, I travail not, nor bring forth children, neither do I nourish up young men, nor bring up virgins. As at the report concerning Egypt, so shall they be sorely pained at the report of Tyre. Pass ye over to Tarshish, how ye inhabitants of the isles. Is this your joyous city, whose antiquity is of ancient days? Her own feet shall carry her far off to sojourn. Who have taken this counsel against Tyre, the crowning city, whose merchants are princes, whose traffickers are the honorable of the earth? The Lord of hosts hath proposed it, to stain the pride of all glory, and to bring it into contempt all the honorable of the earth. Pass through thy land as a river, O daughter of Tarshish. There is no more strength. He stretched out his hand over the sea. He shook the kingdoms. The Lord hath given a commandment against the merchant city to destroy the strongholds thereof. And he said, Thou shalt no more rejoice, O thou oppressed virgin, daughter of Zidon. Arise, pass over the Chetom. There also shalt thou have no rest. And behold, the land of the Chaldeans, these people was not. Tell the Assyrian, founded it for them that dwell in the wilderness. They set up the towers thereof, they raised up the palaces thereof, and he brought it to ruin. How, ye ships of Tarshish! For your strength is laid waste. And it shall come to pass in that day that Tyre shall be forgotten 70 years, according to the days of one king. After the end of 70 years shall Tyre sing as a harlot. Take a harp and go about the city, thou harlot that hast been forgotten. Make sweet melody, sing many songs, that thou mayest be remembered. And it shall come to pass after the end of 70 years, that the Lord will visit Tyre, and she shall turn to her hire, and shall commit fornication with all the kingdoms of the world upon the face of the earth. And her merchandise and her hire shall be holiness to the Lord. It shall not be treasured nor laid up, for her merchandise shall be for them that dwell before the Lord, to eat sufficiently, and for durable clothing. All right, so if it resonates, let it resonate. All right, so let's continue with what we were reading, which was 2 Samuel. We're on chapter 3, verse 17, continuing on. All right. And Abner had communication with the elders of Israel, saying, Ye sought for David in times past to be king over you. Now then do it, for the Lord hath spoken of David, saying, Be the hand of my servant David, I will save my people Israel out of the hand of the Philistines, and out of the hand of all their enemies. And Abner also spake in the ears of Benjamin, and Abner went also to speak in the ears of David in Hebron all that seemed good to Israel, and that seemed good to the whole house of Benjamin. And Abner came to David to Hebron, and 20 men with him. And David made Abner and the men that were with him a feast. And Abner said unto David, I will arise and go, and will gather all Israel unto my lord the king, that they may make a league with me, and that thou mayest reign over all that thy heart desireth. And David sent Abner away, and he went in peace. And behold, the servants of David and Joab came from pursuing a troop, and brought in a great spoil with them. But Abner was not with David in Hebron, for he had sent him away, and he was gone in peace. When Joab and all the host that was with him were come, they told Joab, saying, Abner the son of Ner came to the king, and he hath sent him away, and he is gone in peace. Then Joab came to the king, and said, What hast thou done? Behold, Abner came unto thee. Why is it that thou hast sent him away, and he is quite gone? Thou knowest Abner the son of Ner, that he came to deceive thee, and to know thy going out and thy coming in, and to know all that thou dost. And when Joab was come out from David, he sent messengers after Abner, which brought him again from the well of Seir. But David knew it not. And when Abner was returned to Hebron, Joab took him aside in the gates to speak with him quietly, and smote him there under the 5th rib, that he died, for the blood of Ashil his brother. And afterwards, when David heard it, he said, I and my kingdom are guiltless before the Lord for ever from the blood of Abner the son of Ner. Let it rest on the head of Joab and on all his father's house, and let there not fail from the house of Joab one that hath an issue, or that is a leper, or that leaneth on a staff, or that falleth on the sword, or that lacketh bread. So Joab and Abishai his brother slew Abner, because he had slain their brother Ashil at Gibeon in the battle. David mourns for Abner. And David said to Joab
Papa.
and to all the people that were with him, rend your clothes and gird your...
Garlic.
All right. Rent your clothes and gird you with sackcloth.
In a barn.
Interesting. And mourn before Abner, and King David himself followed the bier.
A cup.
And they buried Abner in Hebron. And the king lifted up his voice and
In
wept
a spire.
at the grave of Abner, and all the people wept.
With a web. With a web.
And the king lamented over Abner
And
and said,
Sad.
David Abner was a fool, diet.
Cage.
Thy hands were not bound, nor
And
thy feet
then-
put into fetters.
Rock, corn, and candy.
Okay. Quiet. You said cotton candy? What's up with...
Kit Kat.
Okay. Careful, baby. All right. Thy hands...
Why?
All right. Let me get through this, silly. All right. Thy hands were not
Yeah.
bound. Oh, my goodness
Big
gracious.
dog.
What we got going on here, buddy? Hey. I love you. Go over there real quick. Look. Look. Ooh, look at that. On the ground. The leaf. No, not there. Behind you. Behind you, that leaf right there. The plant.
Wow.
That plant right there. Look at that.
Right now?
Yes. Take a good look at it.
That's cool. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Thy hands were not bound, nor thy feet put
boundy.
into fetters. As a man falleth before wicked man,
And a woman.
so fillest thou.
and Sophia doing cotton candy ice cream.
And all the people wept again over him.
And going to the web and Food City.
If you be quiet, I will take you to go get that, okay? Shh. After we finish.
Mama.
I will take you to get it after we finish, mister. And when all the people all right. And when all the people came, I'm gonna let me read the story. Be right back.
Fast, fast.
All right.
Buzz like the bee.
And when all the people came to cause David to eat meat while it was yet day,
And chicken.
David sware, saying, so do God to me, and more also, if I taste bread or aught else, till the sun be down. And all the people took notice of it, and it pleased them, as whatsoever the king did please all the
You
people.
are Buzz.
You about to get no ice cream. Ooh, be quiet. For all the people and all Israel understood that day that it was not of the king to slay Abner, the son of Ner. And the king said unto his servants, know ye not that there is a prince and a great man fallen this day in Israel? And I am this day weak, though anointed king, and these men, the sons of Zeruiah, be too hard for me. The Lord shall reward the doer of evil according to his wickedness. The murder of Ishbosheth. And when Saul's son heard that Abner was dead in Hebron, his hands were feeble, and all the Israelites were troubled. And Saul's son had 2 men that were captains of bands. The name of one was Banan. Weird, he called that. And the name of the other, Rechab. The sons of Rimmon, a Bethrothite, of the children of Benjamin, for Baroth also was reckoned to Benjamin. And the Bethorites fled to Gittim, and were sojourners there until this day. And Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son that was lame of his feet. He was 5 years old when tidings came of Saul and Jonathan out of Jezreel. And his nurse took him up and fled. And it came to pass, as she made haste to flee, that he fell and became lame. And his name was Mephibosheth. And the sons of Rimmon, the Bethrites, Rechab, and Banan, went and came up about the heat of the day to the house of Ishbosheth, who lay on a bed at noon. And they came thither into the midst of the house, as though they would have fetched wheat. And they smote him under the 5th rib. And Rechab and Banan, his brother, escaped. For when they came into the house, he lay on his bed in his bedchamber. And they smote him and slew him and beheaded him and took his head and gat them away through the plain all night. David punishes murderers of Ishbosheth. And they brought the head of Ishbosheth unto David to Hebron, and said to the king, Behold, the head of Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, thy enemy, which sought thy life. And the Lord hath avenged my lord the king this day of Saul, and of his seed. And David answered Rechab and Banan, his brother, the sons of Rimmon, the Bethathites, and said unto them, As the Lord liveth, who hath redeemed my soul out of all adversity, when one told me, saying, Behold, Saul that is dead, thinking to him brought good tidings. Thinking to have brought good tidings, I took hold of him and slew him in Ziklag, who thought that I would have given him a reward for his tidings. How much more, when wicked man hath slain a righteous person in his own house, upon his bed? Shall I not therefore now require his blood or your hand, and take you away from the earth? And David commanded his young men, and they slew them, and cut off their hands and their feet, and hanged them up over the pool in Hebron. But they took the head of Ishbosheth and buried it in the sepulchre of Abner in Hebron. David made king over all Israel. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David unto Hebron, and spake, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. Also in time past, when Saul was king over us, thou wast he that leadest out and broughtest in Israel And the Lord said to thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be a captain over Israel. So all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and the King David made a league with them in Hebron. Hey, Sugar Bear, you want that ice cream? Quiet.
A question?
Listen, and then you can ask a question after, okay?
Genius.
Yes, a genius.
Chapter.
So all the elders of
Yes.
you gonna get no ice cream. No ice cream. You can speak after, okay? Enough silliness. You go play over there if you like. Or you could be quiet over here. Deal? Good. So all the elders...
Right there?
No, child. No, silly child. So all the elders of Israel came to the king of
And ask a
Hebron.
question up there. Stop Simon and do.
We're not even on that right now. Let me finish this out. 10 more minutes.
9 more minutes.
Oh, fine, deal. Go over there. Go over there for 9 minutes.
How about 1 minute?
No, man, that's not, no, I can't do it in 1 minute. How about, shush, go get your brother. Go get your brother. Yeah, go get him. Where was we? What?
I got her. Is she coming?
You actually can. Oh, I got 2 of them.
3 of them.
Oh, gosh. Seriously?
Yeah.
I was expecting you to keep them inside, not come outside.
Said you need him.
That I did not say.
No,
I did
no,
not
no,
say
no.
exactly those words. I said to go get your brother, but I expected his brother to keep him in there. Now actually come out. Hello.
Is that card even sellable now?
Come on.
It's recording and I'm not going to stop it, so I would advise you not to come over here with your afro. Nothing's wrong with it. It looks quite well. She got it combing a little bit though, you know. I can tell you woke up. You turn around, I'm sure it's flat. It's oh, man. Hey, watch out, buddy. All right, so
All right.
let's be quiet. I've got to finish this reading, mister. All right?
With Jesus.
Yes. Now, where was I? We must be quiet. Shh. All right, so let's see.
I love
What?
CeeLo.
Me too.
Do help me?
Go play Roblox. Go play Roblox.
I need to stay outside.
Oh, can you stay outside over there? That's still close.
No.
Enough to do that.
No.
Hey. Where was
Clap.
I? Can you clap over there?
Yeah.
Okay, right there. Clap right there. There you go. No, no, over there. Over there. You didn't.
I want to stay here with you.
Then be quiet, please, and listen. Okay, so all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and King David made a league with them in Hebron, with Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel. David was 30 years old, and when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years. You should do this. Put your hand in your mouth. Here we go. David was 30 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years.
I read in a chapter 40.
In Hebron.
The end.
He reigned over Judea
It's the end.
the 7 years and 6 months. And in Jerusalem he reigned
In
30 and 3
Jerusalem.
years over all Israel and Judea. And the king
of Jesus genius.
and the
And
king
of manna.
and his men went to Jerusalem unto the Jebusites,
And the papa and mama.
the inhabitants of the land, which spake unto David, saying,
King said,
Except thou take, which spake unto David, saying,
and correct.
Except thou take away the blind and the lame.
Correct. The end.
Don't bend my pages. This ain't your book.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, might be also your book, but don't bend the pages. Silly. I'm serious. There's no joke on that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey. Don't mess with an old book. This book is really old. Ain't nobody even alive
Yeah.
when this was made.
This is the end.
No, it's not the end. You just keep interrupting. Thou shalt
Half.
You're gonna get no ice cream for like 6 months. No Kit Kat. Yeah, no. That's
No ice cream.
no Kit Kat, no ice cream. Be quiet and think about that. Thou shalt not come. Really? Except thou take away.
What?
What did I do this?
And
You got me
and
repeating the
laugh.
same stuff over again. You so sick. You know, thou shalt not interrupt people. There.
Yeah.
Thou shalt be quiet when asked to be quiet.
And
Kids now, they do what they want. Your eyebrows are a mess. You're sweating too. Can you? Go get in the shade. Get in the shade. You're hot. Go get in the shade.
In the shade?
Yeah, go get in the shade and grab some water. Go grab some water. Go grab some water. You're sweating.
Is it getting hotter?
Yeah, go grab some water. One of those days, Good Friday. Thou shalt not come in hither, thinking David cannot come in hither. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion. The same is the city of David. And David said on that day, Whosoever getteth up to the gutter, and smiteth the Jebusites, and the lame and the blind, that are hated of David's soul, he shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, The blind and the lame shall not come into the house. So David dwelt in a fort, and called it the city of David. And David built round about from Milo and inward. And David went on and grew great. And the Lord God of hosts was with him. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David, and cedar trees, and carpenters, and masons. And they built
And they
David
built
the house.
a panda.
And David perceived that the Lord had established him king over Israel, and that he had exalted his kingdom for his people, Israel's sake. And David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem, my goodness, after he was come from Hebron.
And
I wonder you're interrupting.
wondrous. We
And-
and
And there were yet
And I
sons
love-
and daughters born to David.
And daughters of
Drink. Here, drink. And these be the names of those that were born unto him in Jerusalem: Shahama, and Shabab, and Nathan, and Solomon. And Abnir also, and Elisha, and Nephag, and Japhia, and Elishma, and Eleder, and Iphalat. Iphalat. It's closely to alphabet.
Bye.
Anybody, anyone who's watched that, it was pretty cool. Wicked. The Green
Whoa.
Witch
And
with
the-
magic.
Like a vampire.
Names closely to that.
What are you doing with this?
They be naming so many people from the Bible. But why give up to a green witch
With
who
magic.
actually was truly nice?
With magic.
And she was magical as well. But did not know how to use her magic.
And
That is true.
me too.
Alright, let's continue forward, shall we? Philistines
I see
make war
make
against
a war.
David. She did
a
learn though. I think that's why they might be coming out with
water.
another one. You, mister, I've had enough. That is so fake. The Philistines make war against David. But when
Where are we?
But
But
when the Philistines heard that,
but,
go get your father.
um,
How about I go do it right here? I'm calling God.
What?
Ooh. Just kidding.
And we're quiet.
Okay. Really? Is that all I had to say? Okay. We shall see.
Can we get ice cream?
Show me you could be quiet for the rest of this, then yes. I will change my mind. But when the Philistines heard that they had anointed David king, what you do not do is do not touch my phone. No. That you do not do. But when the Philistines heard that they had anointed David king of Israel, all the Philistines came up to seek David, and David heard of it and went down to hold. The Philistines also came and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim, David's victor. And David inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I go up to the Philistines? Wilt thou deliver them into my hand? And the Lord said unto David, Go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Philistines into thy hand. And David came to Baal-perazim, and David smote them there, and said, The Lord hath broken forth upon my enemies before me, as the breach of waters. Therefore he called the name of that place Baal-perazim. And there they left their images, and David and his men buried them. And the Philistines came up yet again, and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. And when David inquired of the Lord, he said, Thou shalt not go up, but fetch a compass behind them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees, and let it be. And when thou hearest the sound of a going in the troops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt bestir thyself, for then shall the Lord go out before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. And David did so, as the Lord had commanded him, and smote the Philistines from Geba unto thou come to Gazer. All right, thank you all for joining me so far for that. If anybody had to take a break and came back, welcome back. If anybody really did stay all the time here with me, thank you so much, because if you have kids, you understand why. I said that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue forward, shall we? I might take a break. It's not going to help anything. It's Good Friday.
Good Saturday.
Nah, that's tomorrow. All right, so we're going to Luke chapter 14, verses 25 to 35. Then we'll be done. Take him and overdose him in a bunch of sugar. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna take him to get something to eat, though. Get him something nice and cold. It's a beautiful day to take him out to get something nice and cold. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's continue forward now, shall we? Got myself a little mimicker over there in the corner. Alrighty then, shall we? And there went great multitudes with him. And he turned and said unto them, If any man come to me, and hate not his father and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Baba.
Let's say that one more time. If any man come to me, and hate not his father and mother and wife and children, you a child. Sit down and be quiet before you don't get anything. And brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest happily after him hath laid the foundation, and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, This man began to build, and was not able to finish. Or what king, going to make war against another king, sitting not down first,
Keep reading.
and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Or else
Bye-bye, Mom.
will the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth in a bastard, and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be seasoned? It is neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill, but man cast it out. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. All right. So till then, everybody, everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. See y'all tomorrow. All right. Till then, amen. God bless you all. Mwah. See ya.